According to the latest 2024 statistics from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, 99% of deaths in people over 75 stem from just 5 main causes. Even more shocking, most of them are preventable. Yet millions remain indifferent, only realizing the truth when their bodies are wrecked and all hope is lost. Have you ever heard someone say, "When you're old, what happens, happens"? If you nod in agreement, here's a warning. You're walking into a deadly trap. But not you. You're reading this right now, which means you have a golden chance to rewrite your fate starting today. What are these 5 killers? Some will leave you stunned, while others you might have heard of but never truly cared about. The key takeaway: if you understand them and act now, you can not only extend your life, but also live healthier, stay independent, and enjoy your days instead of lying bedridden, waiting for the end. Watch the video to the end to uncover it all, and don't forget to save this post and share it with loved ones, because this information could save your life or someone you cherish. 1. Falls, the silent nightmare that can end you in a flash. Dare to believe that a single stumble could turn you from vibrant to crippled, or worse, 6 feet under? Don't laugh. This is a terrifying reality. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, in 2024, falls are the top killer of people over 75, claiming over 684,000 lives globally each year. In the US alone, every 11 seconds an older adult is hospitalized due to a fall, and every 19 minutes someone dies from its aftermath. CDC 2024. It takes just one careless moment, a slip on a wet floor, a sudden dizzy spell, or a loose rug, to flip your life into darkness. Hip fractures, the most common death sentence after a fall, leave 95% of victims unable to walk again, and 1/3 pass away within 12 months from infections or complications. Even scarier, if you've fallen once, there's a 50% chance you'll fall again, and the next hit is always deadlier than the last. But don't assume this is an unavoidable fate of aging. Falls aren't destiny. They are the result of a weakening body, fading balance, and our own dangerous apathy. The good news? You can fight back with small, powerful changes. Take action now to protect yourself. Movement is your savior. Just 15 minutes a day of yoga, tai chi, or even standing on one leg for 30 seconds can boost muscle strength and balance. The National Institutes of Health in 2023 confirms that regular exercisers slash their fall risk by 42% compared to the sedentary. Beyond that, turn your home into a fortress. Keep floors dry, swap slippery rugs for grippy ones, install handrails by stairs and bathrooms, and light up the night. Simple fixes that could be your lifeline. Don't neglect your eyes and ears. Blurry vision hides obstacles. Weak hearing throws off balance. Get regular checkups and fuel up with vitamin A-rich carrots and salmon, plus omega-3 packed walnuts to keep your senses sharp. Every tiny step today builds a healthier tomorrow. If you're thinking, "I've never fallen, why worry?" Watch out. That first tumble often kickstarts a loss of freedom. Don't let overconfidence turn into irreversible regret. Acting now doesn't just dodge the falling reaper. It keeps your mind alert, your body agile, and your life full until the very end. Do you want to live well, or just wait to fade away? Watch the whole video to grab these golden tips. And don't forget to comment. How old are you and what city are you in while watching this? I'd love to join you on this journey to a healthier, more meaningful life through the years. 2. Heart disease, the #1 enemy you can conquer. Did you know your heart could stop beating at any moment without warning? Don't take it lightly. Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, accounting for over 40% of fatalities in people over 75, according to the American Heart Association, AHA, in 2024. High blood pressure, clogged arteries, strokes, and heart attacks aren't random accidents of old age. They're the fallout of decades of bad habits, from reckless eating to a sedentary lifestyle. But here's the great news. You can push back this threat if you act today. I once saw a loved one nearly die from a stroke, and it hit me hard how precious heart health is. First, tackle the invisible enemies in your blood: high cholesterol and soaring blood pressure. The National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, NHLBI, says dropping your systolic blood pressure by 10 times its lowest level lifts its health in salt by 27%. To do this, ditch the salt. Stand in the salt. Don't let favorites like instant noodles or fried foods silently kill you. Instead, load up on potassium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and avocados to naturally balance your blood pressure. Next, keep your heart pumping strong with smart movement. No need for marathons. Just 20 minutes of brisk walking daily can slash heart disease risk by 30%, per a 2023 Johns Hopkins Medical School study. Prefer something gentler? Try stationary cycling or slow jump rope. Anything to get your heart warmed up. Don't skip regular checkups. A quick ECG or blood test can spot hidden red flags your eyes can't see. Finally, befriend heart heroes. Fiber-packed oats, chia seeds, and apples sweep away bad cholesterol, while magnesium from almonds and spinach steadies your heartbeat. Steer clear of stress. A minute of meditation or deep breathing daily can lower cortisol, the hormone that overworks your heart. You don't see your heart working, but every strong beat proves you're alive. Act today, and you won't have to live in fear of tomorrow. 3. Respiratory diseases and air quality, the invisible foe you can defeat today. Ever wonder why you're suddenly short of breath, coughing nonstop, or exhausted after a few steps? Don't brush it off. Your lungs aren't just aging, they're under attack from air pollution, dust, toxic chemicals, and bad habits built up over decades. Respiratory diseases like COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, pneumonia, and lung cancer are top killers for seniors. The World Health Organization, WHO, in 2024 reports air pollution claims over 7 million lives yearly globally, a number that'll jolt you awake. But don't lose hope. You can shield your lungs starting now. I fought respiratory issues for 2 years to reclaim my breath, so I know how vital healthy lungs are. Today, I'll share what saved me so you don't have to suffer like I did. First, banish lung enemies: cigarette smoke, wood stove fumes, traffic exhaust, and PM 2.5 dust. These are slowly strangling you. If you smoke, quit today. The American Lung Association says your lungs can start healing within months of stopping. Next, turn your home into a clean air oasis. Open windows for ventilation. Plant air-purifying trees like snake plants, pothos, or peace lilies. And if you're in a smoggy city, grab an air purifier. Watch out for scented candles or harsh cleaners. They release VOCs that quietly choke your lungs. Nourish your lungs from within. Garlic, ginger, turmeric, salmon, oranges, and greens packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, and omega-3s reduce inflammation and boost respiratory resilience, per the National Institutes of Health. Don't skip movement and breathing. 30 minutes of walking, yoga, or deep breaths daily expands your lung capacity and improves oxygen flow. Harvard Medical School proves regular movers have bigger lung capacity and fewer breathing issues than couch potatoes. You can't see the air, but the gap between clean and toxic could decide if you get 5 or 10 more years. Change today. Within weeks, you'll feel your lungs lighten and your breaths deepen. Don't wait until you're tethered to an oxygen tank to regret it. 4. Stroke point, the silent assassin, ready to strike anyone. Stroke doesn't knock before entering, it hits like lightning, just seconds, and can leave you half alive for the rest of your days. Even scarier, it's no longer just an old person's disease. The CDC's 2024 data shows about 800,000 Americans suffer strokes yearly, with 25% under 65. Still, those over 75 bear the brunt, with sky-high death rates. Stroke doesn't just kill, it leaves brutal scars, paralysis, speech loss, memory wiped out, all overnight. But don't think it's an unavoidable fate. Stroke isn't invincible. You can stop it if you know how to fight. High blood pressure and clogged arteries are its silent henchmen, quietly blocking blood to your brain. Diabetes and obesity are just as deadly, paving the way for blood clots that halt your lifeline. And an erratic heartbeat? It's a ticking time bomb ready to trigger brain blood shortages and drag you into a sudden stroke. We know the causes, but are you ready to fend them off? Don't naively wait for chest pain or numbness to sound the alarm. It might be too late. Check your blood pressure, sugar, and cholesterol regularly to keep them in check. Smart eating is your weapon. Stock up on salmon, walnuts, and olive oil. Heart-saving champs, while ditching salt, sugar, and saturated fats to halt artery buildup. And don't skip movement. Just 30 minutes of brisk walking, yoga, or light exercise daily keeps blood flowing and dissolves clot risks. Stroke spares no one, but you can choose how to face it. Small habits today are your shield for tomorrow. Act now, because 1 minute too late could cost you your entire life. And finally, dementia and Alzheimer's, the thief of your memories and life. Can you imagine a day when your most cherished memories, the faces of your loved ones, or even your own name vanish from your mind? This isn't a distant nightmare. Alzheimer's and dementia are quietly stealing the minds of millions. According to the Alzheimer's Association of America, in 2024, 1 in 3 people over 75 falls into the grip of this disease. Even more terrifying, Alzheimer's doesn't just erase memories, it destroys your ability to think, speak, and care for yourself, turning you into an empty shell of who you once were. But don't panic. You can protect your brain starting right now. So what's silently pushing you toward the edge of dementia? Few people pay attention, but neglecting mental exercise, like skipping books or learning, weakens your neurons and lets them waste away. A diet lacking key nutrients, especially vitamin B12 and omega-3s, wears down your memory and speeds up brain decline. Worse yet, sleep deprivation and chronic stress act like poison doses, killing brain cells day by day and accelerating cognitive decay, according to a 2023 study from the National Institutes of Health, NIH. How do you keep your mind sharp? It's simple, but it demands action. Exercise your brain, read books, learn a new language, solve crosswords, or play chess. Anything that makes you think keeps your neurons strong. Feed your memory with the right foods: salmon, walnuts, eggs, and greens loaded with omega-3s and B12 are pure gold for your brain. You don't underestimate sleep and stress. 7 to 8 hours of rest each night, plus a few minutes of meditation or yoga, builds a shield against early brain decline. Your memory is a priceless treasure that defines who you are. Lose it and you lose everything. Act today, because every minute that passes is a chance you might not get back. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're genuinely invested in your health and future. You now hold the golden secrets to living longer and stronger, but knowing without doing is like clutching treasure and tossing it away. Take action today, because every second that slips by is an opportunity you could lose. Don't let your health slip through your fingers. Hit like to save this post, share it with family and friends to thrive together, and follow for more must-know tips. I want to hear from you. Just drop a simple comment. 1, if you're ready to start something today, or 2, if you found this video helpful and eye-opening. Leave your note and I'll be with you on this journey. You deserve a full, healthy life, so start right now. Wishing you endless health and happiness.